Happy Tuesday, everybody. Sorry I'm a little late tonight. It's 7:30 tonight instead of 6:30, and I apologize for that, but I was working and I was doing some of the things that I love the most, and I was doing a training with one of our resellers, and we finished up at about 7:15, and I quickly changed a shirt. We got to get in that Valentine mode. I looked at my camera and realized it is a hot mess behind me. Please overlook it. Typically, I try to tidy up, do a little cleanup, but I haven't had a chance. So, hey, Jill. And Jill had asked me earlier, what are we doing? And I was like, I don't know. But I do know what we're doing. We are going to talk about UV resin. And I've done it at retreats before, and I've done classes on it. But this is a quick, fun thing that you can do for Valentine's. Hey, Amy, it's good to see you. So if you, and I can put some after we're done in the comments, I can throw some things in there. But this is a UV resin. So if you type in, I got this from Amazon, it's UV resin. And then I have a cute little, this is just like when you get your nails done, it's just a little UV light. It came with my kit. So it comes with UV resin, a little cup, a little stir stick, and some little things. But they also have UV flashlights. So those are kind of cool too. I just ordered some more when we were on the cruise. Mr. Crafty Pants introduced me to the UV flashlights. I had always just used the nail lights or the little pen kind of light. I love the flashlight because then you can really kind of get different angles on it. So I have a couple different things, and I thought I would kind of show you, and we can make something together. So come on. And look, just for you, and I mean you and you and you and you, look how cute these nails are. You know, I don't usually get cutesy nails, but it's Valentine's coming up. So I had cutesy nails done because they were a hot mess. And I went on Super Bowl Sunday and got my nails done, and it was a nice little treat. So right now I'm using some acrylic blanks, and this is just an acrylic circle. Some acrylic, when you buy them, it will have a clear coating on it. When I buy my acrylic to cut these, it has that coating on it, and it keeps it from my fingernail prints getting all over it. It keeps from being scratched. So I sit there and just take that off. So this is just I'm trying to turn it. It's just what it is. It's an acrylic circle. So I'm going to scooch over just a smidge and change my camera view. And that way we can kind of do this together. And if you have questions, I will be right here. So you can see that I have my little nail light. Here's my acrylic. So here's my UV. So there's a couple things that we could do. If I was trying to be kind of artsy, which I'm going to show you, I could just kind of do like a little zigzag, just like that. And then I can take, this is glitter, and this is from the glitter guy. And I'm just going to sprinkle some glitter like that. And then I'm going to move it right underneath here and turn the light on. And typically it takes like 10 seconds. I usually go a little longer just in case. If my friend Ashley starts watching, she loves glitter like nobody's business, and she would have heart failure just thinking about all this glitter going everywhere. And I actually, when I have this extra, I fold the piece of paper and I put it in another empty kind of bottle, and then I have my own little idea and colors of glitter. So let's see how that's been. I've been yakking. Hey, Tammy, good to see you. I knew that you would love this glitter also. I was just fixing to say that. We know that Ashley loves it. So here you can see I'm just thumping it off, and it only stuck two, and this is hard, like really hard, you can see. So I could put some other colors on, but that was with me just showing you how I could just glob it kind of heavy thick and what it would look like. And then on this side, I could use vinyl and put, a saying or a monogram or several things on there. So that's one way just to show you. And that's me just globbing it on. And there's not a prettier word than that. And then I'm going to get another one. You can see I have another acrylic. And this time I'm going to use I'm going to put it in the little silicone container over here. And this is just a little silicone container. And I have a paintbrush. And this is just a foam brush. And I'm just getting some on the bottom. And now this time I'm going to paint it a little smoother and not as globby. And there we go. And that's just kind of a thin, even coat. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to get a different color and just sprinkle it. And I'm doing a little heavier than I would if I was, but I want you to be able to really see. I'm just layering it on there. And then I'm going to put that, and where my finger was, I'm going to drop some more. Okay. So I've dropped that, and then I'm just going to move my little light, and you can see that little light just goes over it. And I will let it do its thing. So other things that you can use UV resin with, if you do, like, a lot of popular right now is the tops for Stanleys and making decorative tops. We did those on the cruise. And so you could use that to glue the pieces. I love making the beadable pins. And so you buy the beadable pins and you can drop beads on there and you can put a little dab of the UV resin and it keeps them from wiggling around as much. So that's another thing you can use with it. And I have, because I buy stuff. Jill, be quiet. I heard you. So it came in this sweet little box and it says love letters. Okay, so this is what it looked like. And it's just a sweet little heart dish. And I got this at a discount store. And to be honest, it had the letter E attached to this string. And I just broke all of those little E's off and put them back. So with this one, I'm just going to coat the inside of it. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to use some UV resin on it. So I've moved the bow out of the way. I have my little paintbrush. And hopefully I won't make too big of a mess. And should I do just the middle or should I do the whole thing? So y'all tell me what I should do on this. I'm thinking the whole thing, and then I'm going to show you some glitter that I found. The whole thing. Nobody's answering me, but Jill said, yep. You never know when things might come in handy. So I had seen those. I liked the idea of it. And I like that the heart could be for Valentine's Day, but it really could be for other things also. Just as a sweet little gift, you could put, as a bridesmaid's gift, you could put some glitter. You could put some adhesive vinyl. You could put it as a wedding gift. So I just gently coated the inside of that. But wait till you see this. This is called Specialty Glitter. I got this at Michael's. I will tell you where I got it. And can you see? Can you guess what it is? Somebody can guess. I bet. Look, they're tiny flamingos. Tiny, tiny flamingos. So I'm just kind of sprinkling them in. And I'm going to take my weeder because it's got a sharp point. And I'm going to, let me change views for just a moment so that you can see. They have rubber duck ones because I did get some rubber duck. I just don't know where it is right this second. So see where they're kind of falling? I'm just wanting them to move apart from each other. So I'm just going to scatter some in here. Oop. And then I'm going to do another color with it. I just don't want them all overlapping all over the place. And I'll pick this one up and I'm just placing it down. And then I'm going to do a thin coat and then another coat. What do y'all think of this? Isn't that adorable? Look, flamingos. I keep forgetting and moving it towards me and not keeping it under the camera. And I don't like that one right there. Okay, that's better. So now you can see I still have that one underneath there. I'm going to put this light on and we'll do the top half and then the bottom half. See how pretty that glitter is? And then I could add something on the back side. So glitter comes in all kinds of chunky and fine. So it's kind of fun just to play with it. And that way you can see that's the back side, that's the front side. Move that one out of the way. I'll end up making a mess. And I'm going to move my light and get the other part of them just so I can set that a little bit better. And then I'm going to add more acrylic. So I'm letting that one do. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of the acrylic so that way those really kind of sink down in there. And the light will time out. So that's the nice thing. It doesn't stay on forever. And I could make a stencil and pull it off. That's a great idea. There's lots of, so here they're set in, but I'm just going to add a little bit more. And then I'm going to add another color to fill in some of that. Howdy, Rita. Hadn't seen you in forever. Hope things are going good. And I'm just lightly going to cover this in and then I'll show you under. But I love how fast it sets because it's just almost, like I said, it's 10 seconds and the UV will set. And you can kind of do thin layer, thin layer. It is hard. So I could even pour it in here, and I'm going to show you what I mean if I wanted it to really coat. So now that I have them in place, I can really do a stronger. And I like to kind of cure a little and then do some and cure a little and let it build the layers a little bit. So I'm going to put this one under the light again. Should have put on gloves, but you know me, I never do. I'll have multicolor. But again, this is called UV resin. So I'll show you. So this is glitter that looks like flamingos. This one is called Black Hollow Mice, and it is little Mickey Mouse heads. So that's another one that I have. And I have, these are just hot pink circles. That's kind of a random chunky. And it says chunky mix. And this one is called Pop Rocks, and it's very fine vinyl. This one Jill would like. It's called Purple People Eater, and it's just a beautiful lavender shade. I have 20 shades of white because no white glitter. You know, they all look a little bit different. This one is white, and it has a baby blue hue to it. It really matches this color here very well. And these are just a couple that I pulled. This one is it's like a metallic glitter. So it's real fine, but it's got a lot of color to it. This one is Vanishing Blue Mickey. So it's white, iridescent little Mickey Mouse heads. We know I'm a Disney fan. And this one is called Golden Flamingos, and it's different colors of pinks mixed together. And these are either Glitter Chimp or Glitter Guy. I've two different companies. And this one's called Heat Wave, and it's a red with a pink hue. Since I was going to do flamingos, I just tried to grab some pinks and some turquoise because I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go. And this one is one of our reseller for it's Studio 1883. They purchased so much that they got to have their own color created, and it's a really cool color. So different, you know, lots of different colors and things that are out there. And I have fun kind of mixing them and matching them. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you some mixing and matching. So earlier we did this color, and so now it has set, and I'm going to try to kind of say if I had a stencil. Of course, I have a random, this will end up somewhere, and I'll think I have something stuck to me later. So I'm just going to take the glue, and I'm going to try to make an S. We're going to see how that works. By golly, I did pretty good on that, I must say. And I'm going to move it just a little so that I have some paper so that I don't get that glitter everywhere. And I'm going to now go with this Pop Rocks just because it's a nice bright color on top of that teal. And I'll move my light, and we will see how my little flamingo heart dish is doing. Still a little bit tacky in the deep part of it, but otherwise it looks really, really good. I'm going to throw it under there some more. It's full of flamingos. Sweet, sweet. So does everybody have Valentine's plans? Tell me what y'all are doing. Any plans? Have you made your Valentines already? I have Valentine's plans. I'm going to a dance. Ron's band is playing, and so I will be cheering him on and sitting with the wives and the girlfriends and our own. We have a fun section over the years, and it's in Bell Buckle at the cafe. So not at the cafe, at the banquet hall, but it's a lot of fun. So look, there's the S that I drew on. See if I can see that better. We'll change that. Yeah. Here's my flamingos, and it's still a little bit tacky, and I'm going to do a little more, and then I'll add just a little bit more color to it. But see how easy it is just to set that up over it. And look at my nails. It actually shows a different color. It glows a hot pink in there. And these, I love buying them. We all know I buy them by the dozen because they're so easy and cheap, and I don't mind tossing them when I'm finished with the project. Some things I hate to throw away. That one is one that I don't mind at all. I'd rather throw it away than try to keep it and hold on to it. But hopefully tonight I have introduced you to a new technique, and now you will try UV resin and you won't be scared of it, and you can see how much fun it is to use it. You can use it almost like a super glue for two acrylic things to go together. There's other things that you can use it with. You'll see pins that you can UV resin. There's a lot of different things that are out there. So I can't wait to see what you make with it. And I will post in the comments the Amazon link to the UV resin and the light and the UV flashlight. So everybody have a very happy night. I hope you have a very safe and happy Valentine's Day. And I will see you next Tuesday. Night, gang.